Yo, what's good, y'all? Y'all already know what to do. It's Buckets for Lou. And, man, I just finished watching the games today. Crazy set of games today, guys. The one we talking about in this video, man, Minnesota versus the Denver Nuggets. Shout outs to Naz Reid. Y'all see the thumbnail. Guys, man, this game was crazy. This game was crazy. And it's, wow. From the beginning, I always say, this is a game of runs. Starting off, Anthony Edwards looks rattled. He looks cold. You know, he looks passive. But he's making the right reads, though. That's one thing you got to give credit where it's due. It's good that if you're a scorer and you know teams is game planning to take you out, then you know what to do. You know to pass it to the open man. He's seeing doubles and triple teams. Somebody's open. Pass it around, kick it to the open man. And he did that. He was dotting them up. And shout outs again. Shout outs to Karl Anthony Towns. Rudy Gobert. Whoa.
Timberwolves have possession. There's only 5 to shoot. They get it into Rudy along the baseline. He's got a tough fall away. It's up. Oh, it drops in.
That was a surprise, guys. Whoa. That fadeaway he hit, that moving shot that he hit was absolutely crazy. Twitter was hilarious tonight. Absolutely insane night on Twitter. But, man, what a game. Just, again, shout-outs to Kat, shout-outs to Rudy, but in my opinion, and Jaden McDaniels as well. Crazy. Great performance. But shout-outs to Naz Reid. That's my MVP. I sat here and watched Naz Reid just come in. Kat was in foul trouble. And they had to go to the 6th man of the year. And he did not disappoint. Guys, man, when I tell you, Naz Reid came in and just fit right in. That's the main thing that I just really wanted to talk about in this video. But we'll go in order. So again, first half, things is going slow. At first, it was kind of going back and forth. Minnesota had a slight lead. And, then, again, basketball is a game of runs. It's a game of runs. And, Denver started to come back and took the lead. And, man, the momentum it wasn't looking good for Minnesota. It wasn't looking good. Denver was looking good, hitting their shots. Jamal Murray hit him with that nice he didn't really catch him with the move, but he started to reach in the bag a little bit off of I don't know if it was a DHO, but it was a nice move, and then he hit that moving fadeaway, that moving midi.
Set up. Always feeling it.
Great bucket. Jamal Murray is a bucket, man. And things are just looking smooth sailing, for real. I saw a lot of people were starting to count Minnesota out. And I was like, game's not over. Okay, they might be down 20. It's the first half. It's the first half. When are people going to learn? It's because of defending champions? Is that why? Because the Nuggets won last year and it's the Timberwolves? No. It's the first half. It doesn't matter. Just because you're up 20, you're up 30, it doesn't matter. Basketball, especially at the NBA level, in the playoffs, is a game of runs. So, and guess what? I was right. Second half, I always say, is 0-0. Score is 0-0, especially in a Game 7. Especially in a Game 7. Man, that second half, you watched Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves just slowly dissect and get closer and cut down that lead closer and closer and closer, and they closed that 20-point lead to 5, and it took until like the late third to the early fourth quarter to tie the game up and then get a lead. Man, oh man. What a game. What a game. But again, everybody contributed to this. Mike Conley. Oh man, great point guard. I'm so glad that he managed to play, come off that injury. And then again, Jaden McDaniels doing the little things. Anthony Edwards actually said that's who he wants to give the game ball. I disagree. I think it should go to Naj Reid. But again, Jaden McDaniels, great performance. Karl Anthony Towns, balled out. Got into foul trouble, but he balled out. Rudy Gobert, great game. Man took over offensively a little bit, caught everybody off guard. That was funny. Anthony Edwards, slow first half, looked rattled, looked shocked by the coverages that they was throwing at him. But the second half, he said, nah, all right, let me get going. Let me try to get going. My teammates kept me in the game. It's time for me to get going. But Naj Reid subbing in. I watched this. When I'm watching this, I could see the difference. Naj Reid attacking the lane, taking whatever the defense gives him. And the clamps. You need a Jokic stopper? Trade whatever you need for Naj Reid. I'm serious. Literally. He literally sat down on defense and just waited for what Jokic was going to do, just being patient, and blocked that shit. Got that shit up out of here.
Edwards on him. Jokic gets it. Shot clock at 7. Into Reid. Knocked away once. Retrieved in there by...
Whoa, man. Wow. So Naj Reid not only is taking good shots offensively, getting to the foul line, open shots, hitting them, but he's playing stout defense on the 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic and champion. Bro, Anthony Davis could not figure this out. Rudy Gobert was getting tossed around, getting bodied by Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns tried, and he did all right, but he got into foul trouble. Then Naj Reid comes in and says, nah, I got it. Man, that's, wow. And then just to watch this game, just slowly, you could feel when Minnesota had that lead, they was like, oh no, we're not about to give up this lead. We are winning this game. You could feel it, the intensity. I love Game 7s. This is playoff basketball. This is what it's about. Man. And MPJ was off. That's dang. MPJ was off. Jamal Murray, I don't remember his field goal percentage. To a degree, but he was decent. He had a good, no, he dropped 30 and Jokic dropped 30 for sure. But that's another thing. Jokic only got a minute of rest. Jokic only got 1 minute of rest, bro. Yeah, Denver, but this goes back to what I said in my last video, guys. If you have not seen my last video, I literally said, when you win a championship, you got to do whatever it takes to keep that core together, whatever it takes. And that was I referenced a couple teams that had championship rosters, but it's not easy to win back-to-back, though, in this league. It's so much that happens in the offseason. It's not easy to do, regardless, but I still think it's important. You found a winning formula, keep it together. But, hey, what an amazing game. Naj Reid is my MVP, man. Dude balled out. What I saw, wow. Just wow. And he was playing, bro, the defensive lanes, the pick and roll, The way he played that pick and roll to defend, to swat that pass, and hustle on the ground, to force a jump ball. I think he didn't get it, but he stole the ball. It was amazing defensive recovery on the screen because Jokic was wide open for the layup, and he said no. He denied it. Man, what a performance! Naj Reid is my MVP. That's why. Great game, great stellar game. Shout outs to Minnesota, man. I know their fans are so happy. NBA Twitter is on one tonight. Lakers fans, man. Lakers fans is hype right now. Yo, Lakers fans is crazy hype. It's crazy. But, man, shout outs to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now we got Minnesota versus the Dallas Mavericks. Wow. I'm going to call it now. I have Minnesota winning this, guys. I'm going to say Minnesota in 6. In 6. I'm calling it right now in this video. Minnesota in 6. This is going to be a great series. This is a great Western Conference Finals. Teams is matched up very well. Definitely looking forward to it. But, wow, this game was amazing. Shout outs to Anthony Edwards, man. He wanted 7. And he backed it up. But his teammates, team effort, man. Great game. And this is what we came to see. And I can't wait to drop more videos for you guys and deliver my takes, my reactions, and what I think. And more bangers on the way. I'll see y'all soon. Lou out.